David, it says you're already here? How can you already be here if I haven't started the stream? That's so weird. Okay, I'm gonna share this out. Okay, there we go. Okay, it says my connection isn't good. I can't see if anyone is here right now. That is different. Sorry if anybody's here. Right now it's saying that I have a bad connection, so I'm just moving phone around a little bit and hoping that it gets better. Okay, I'm just pulling up the stream on my computer right now to see how the connection's doing. Oh, there we go. Okay. Is the connection good? Can you guys hear me? Is everything like streaming okay? Let's see. Oh, I think I see comments. Okay. Oh, Steven, hi. Yes, hi. Good to see you. Okay, I think we're out of the woods. It looks like 4 people are here. Yay. Okay, so I'm just quick pulling the video up on my laptop so I can better read your guys' comments. I'm gonna mute my voice very quickly because that's like the last thing I want to hear. Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay, so David says, here on time and ready to write. Steven says, hi there, ready to join in. I can see and hear you. Okay, good, good. Because saying for a minute there that I had a really bad connection. Hi, everybody who's joining in. So we are going to be writing a lot tonight because I still have 10,000 words to write. And tomorrow I have like a work event. And we're gonna also talk about if we're gonna stream tomorrow or not and all that. And if you guys hear voices of men yelling and hooping and hollering, my husband is again hosting his weekly D&D night with the guys, and they're all upstairs, and the internet connection's not good in any rooms with doors, so I'm in the downstairs living room and they're in the kitchen dining room area upstairs. So I apologize if you hear people yelling about orcs and killing each other and swords, and I don't insert D&D terminology here. I should know more words because I play D&D, but my brain is melted because I've written a lot today and I still need to write a lot. So I apologize if I get really, really rambly because that happens when I'm tired. But I've got a huge bowl. This is a bowl more than a mug of green tea, which is good. So how is everybody doing? Like, how many people joining us have already won Nano? And how many people still have words left to go, and how much do you have left? Like, are you planning on winning, or are you going to like go for a lower word count? Like, let's kind of sound off here. Let's see. Oh, hi Blaine. Okay, Blaine McCoo. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at pronouncing last names. So Blaine says, literary madman, master of macabre. I always want to say macabre when I say the word macabre. I don't know. It's my brain being weird. Lover, giving myself titles, and Alexander Black on Twitter, on the Twitter machine, have arrived. Oh, okay, perfect. Hi there. How's it going? 18 King Tut. Hi, Alex, from a fellow Alex. Hi, Alex. Good to see you. Let's see. David says, I have over 20K to go. Okay. Okay, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. I've been seeing a lot of really big word counts left, but you know what? We're going to write as much as we can, and we're going to hope for the best. And now it's telling me I have a bad internet connection again. No, I'm in the same room I'm always in. Like, I moved places. I'm on the couch now. Does YouTube not want me to be comfortable? I think YouTube doesn't want me to be comfortable because I'm usually like a little bit farther that way. But the router's right there, so you'd think the internet connection would be fine no matter where I am. I'm closer to the router here. I love internet connections. Let's see. Is that a Mario star? Oh, yes, that is a Mario star in the corner over there. I made that. I took like a Christmas Halloween, or not a Christmas Halloween. I took a Christmas decoration and I put fabric on the front of it and gave it the eyes to look like the star. And it just made me really happy. So yeah, good I Spy there. I'm pretty sure all of my videos could be turned into an I Spy. So yeah, if you guys spy anything fun, just point it out in the background. Let's see, I say the same thing when I hear macabre, because like I follow Madame Macabre. She's a YouTuber who makes like, she reads creepypasta stories, and every time, like, she says her name all the time, but I always want to be like, oh, it's Madame Macabre, and she flat out says it's Madame Macabre. It's like, just I can't. Let's see, NaNoWrMo, hi, late but I'm here. Oh no, we just started 5 minutes ago. Like, you're fine. No worries whatsoever. We haven't even started writing yet, which we probably need to start soon. I don't know why I'm looking at a watch that doesn't exist, but... Oh, dogs are barking. Hopefully the dogs are okay. Let's see. MI is mimic Q as in Cubo, so... Oh, okay, so... Mim Q. Oh my god, I can't read today. I'm sorry, Blaine. David says, we can land on the moon, but we can't get a Wi-Fi signal to go another couple of feet. I agree. Like, what is up with Wi-Fi? It's hilarious. Like, I only have good Wi-Fi on, like, half of my house. Like, the half that I'm on right now, fine. Everything is fine. As soon as I cross, like, beyond where the staircase is upstairs, it just all goes downhill from there. So let's see, look at you, Martha Stewart. Yeah, I guess it's pretty crafty of me to make that star, right? Let's see. Oh, Ariel, you're here. You have arrived. Good. I'm so glad you could join us. I know you were a little concerned whether or not you're gonna make it. Oh, hi, Wilbert. Willie is on the end. This is the part of the couch that like sticks out, so he is now on my feet. So I am like good to go as far as writing goes. Like, I've got a dog, this is my lap desk. I do most of my writing on my lap desk on the couch because, again, I like to be comfortable. Let's see. Haha, I almost spilled my tea out of laughing. Oh no! Did I say something? What did I say? What did I say that was funny? I can't, I'm not registering. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a long day. It's been a lot of writing. I still have a lot of writing to do, so I am going to be loopy most of the time. So if I all of a sudden am confused for no reason that I should be, that's why. So Alex Aroma says, I finished the last chapter of my story a few days ago, but I'm only at 39,500 words, so I've been padding the previous chapters. Okay, that works. I totally have run into similar circumstances, so just keep padding. Like, description is really good. It's a good chance to also work on like figuring out what parts of your character's like physical description you want to include when you're describing them. So I usually make really detailed paragraphs to start out with describing my characters, and then I boil it down to like, okay, let's simplify here. So that also could help pad it out. Like, just get as much detail down about your character's description as you can, and then when you go back into editing, you can figure out what actually is important about that. Another thing I do is I go into much more detail about the setting, which also helps me with just like blocking out the scenes more when it comes to the second draft. So maybe that's another thing you can do. I like adding details because a lot of times when I'm writing the first go around, I'm just like flying, like description of what's going on, description of the action, dialogue. Like, I read a lot of dialogue in my first drafts. Like, sometimes my first drafts look more like scripts than they do look like actual novels. So adding more description also might help pad things out. David says, nice. Oh, Steven, you were laughing at my Madame Macabre. Madame Macabre, right? It's a funny story. Reminded me of myself. Oh. Oh, goodness. Yep. Right? Yeah. I'm loopy. I'm loopy tonight, guys. I'm sorry. Let's see. Alex says, yeah, I've been throwing in a lot more description and details, and I'm sure I'm not going to keep most of it, but it's good for me to know. pretty much what you're saying right now. Yeah, exactly. That is pretty much what I said, that it is good because you'll have more detail for yourself in the long run, which is perfect. And if anyone, I've seen we're up to, oh, there's 9 people here right now? Awesome. Okay. I know that seems like a humble number to some people. To me, that's really exciting. So if you are just joining us for the first time, my name is Alex, and we are going to be writing and sprinting for NaNoWrMo, and there are men cackling upstairs, so I'm sorry. Just pretend that it's spooky ghosts up there, and I don't know, something. And if you have never done a NaNoWrMo writing sprint before, it's going to be, we set the timer for a certain amount of time, and then we write as much as we can until the timer runs out. We report our word counts, we sometimes add in fun prompts. I actually have, I think I called it, what did I call it, the top hat of doom on Twitter, or was it the top hat of hope, or that's the exact opposite of each other. The top hat of mystery, I think that's what I called it. And this is the top hat we've been using for writing prompts, and I actually asked you guys on Twitter for ideas, so I put your guys' suggestions in there, actually. Before we get started on our next prompt, I just want to check and see if there's any more suggestions that need to get in the top hat before we begin. Okay. Oh, okay, it looks like one of my followers on Twitter, Janine, is watching, because they just sent me a Twitter message saying they're watching my stream right now. Oh, I'm so excited. Hi. I hope I'm not too rambly today. I hope this will get me to the end of my story today. Yes, I'm hoping we all can hit some good word count goals. So let's just take another look at the comments. Who saw the Infinity War trailer? I did, and I squeed at the ending. I won't spoil what happens at the end of the trailer, but I'm happy. I'm excited. I'll be honest, I've kind of like lost track. Like, I haven't seen a bunch of the Marvel movies. Like, I've for sure seen both Guardians of the Galaxy movies because I love those characters and I love those movies, but I'm kind of behind on everything else because it's just been like so much Marvel stuff, so I need to get caught up before that movie comes out. But there's a million things I need to get caught up on, so let's see. Blaine says, I didn't do Nano this year. Mental health break from 4 wins in a row. Oh, I remember you saying that before. I will never stop bragging. No, don't stop bragging. Focus on my newfound passion for this project that I haven't worked on in over a year. That's awesome. And now I have to deal with a character throwing herself into the story that wasn't supposed to introduce herself until book 2. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, I kind of ran into something similar today or not today, like a couple days ago, almost a week ago now. A character popped up in my story and she started talking and she would not stop talking, and now she's kind of becoming like more of a main character, and when I start draft 2 I'm gonna have to like insert her more at the beginning of the story, so totally know how that goes. And David says he's watched the trailer for Infinity War at least 20 times. That's impressive. And Blaine says, I haven't seen the trailer yet. I'm waiting. Ooh, why are you waiting? Are you waiting to build the suspense, or just waiting until why else would you wait for again, rambling. Okay, more tea. I'm talking too much, guys. So, I would say that we've got a good little turnout here, and I think we are at the point where we should do a sprint. So let's do a 5-minute sprint at 7:15, and hopefully this time I won't lose track of, you know, actually starting the sprint. Let's see. Oh, somebody's getting coffee. Wait a minute. Alex says, I'm getting coffee now before we start sprinting. Okay. So, yeah, you got 2 minutes, and hopefully that's enough time. We can always start late if that's not enough time, but, and Blaine says because I'm weird and I'm going to watch it on my birthday in a month. Oh my gosh, you got self-control. I couldn't wait that long. Oh, and George is asking, what are you drinking tonight? I am actually drinking a bowl of green tea. It's warm green tea, and actually, I've got a funny story about green tea, but we're starting the sprint in a minute, and Lord knows I can't contain myself in a minute, so I will save the story for after the first sprint, so that'll be our motivation. So I'm going to forget about this, so as soon as we're done talking about our word count after the next sprint, or the first sprint, Somebody remind me, tell the green tea story. Like, somebody make that your official job. After the sprint, type into the thing, Alex, what is your green tea story? Because it's funny and I'm in a rambly mood, so it'll give us a good giggle. So yeah, green tea, and then I've got this really good like sugar crystals that my mother-in-law gave me for my birthday, and they're in there. And it's like a full cup from my Keurig, and then a little like small cup added to it. So we're gonna draw from the top hat of mystery, of hope, of doom, depending on how you're feeling about Nano. So, all right, this is going to be our prompt, and our, crap, we gotta start, I'm taking too long again. So your prompt is butterflies. I wonder who wrote that. Okay, guys, so your prompt is butterflies. We're gonna go for 5 minutes, possibly less than 5 minutes now because I'm rambling. So ready, set, and get writing. Okay, guys. So, how did you do with that 5-minute sprint? Let's report our word count. I did 190 words, which for a 5-minute sprint, I'll take it. I'm good. I'm happy with that. I'm very satisfied. And I did end up using my prompt of butterflies. It actually ended up working out really good because this part I had ended on and I was like, I have no idea what to do with this. And this butterfly thing actually ended up completely answering all of those questions. So maybe it was a good thing that I stopped when I did. So let's take a look at how everybody else is doing. Oh, I missed a lot of chat, I think. Let's see. Rowan says, I'm sorry, the chat's like jumping. I'm trying to like go back. I'm cooking so I can do it. Blaine says, I'm drinking the tears of the innocence mixed with unicorn laughter. That sounds tasty. Rowan says, nice. Okay, I got my coffee and my candy, so I'm good. Oh, I forgot my candy. My candy is upstairs. But then again, it's my final Reese's Pieces, not Reese's Pieces. It's a Butterfinger peanut butter cup. It's my favorite candy, and I can't remember what it is. And I'm going to eat the last one when I win NaNoWrMo. So I'm very excited for that peanut butter cup. Maybe we'll get it tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe you guys will see me eat my victory peanut butter cup. Let's see. Rowan says green tea story time. Okay, yes. Okay, I'm gonna finish reading everybody's word count and then we'll do green tea story time. So I'm amazed that you can write with whatever is going on in the background. It's hard for me to concentrate on writing. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it really loud for you guys? Like, can you guys really hear the laughter? Like, is that really distracting for you guys? Because if it is, I'm really sorry. I can't really do anything about it. Like, they're up there playing games, and I like I said before, I can't really get internet in like a room that has a door. So I'm downstairs in the living room, they're upstairs in the kitchen, so I apologize. I'm so sorry. Like, is that super distracting for you guys? Because another thing you can do is when we're sprinting, you can mute and then just set a timer yourself. That might be a good way so that you can write and be okay, and then when it comes back to the chatting time, then you can, hear me chatting. So maybe that'll work. Let's see, Ari. Oh, okay. So Alex Roma says 334. That's awesome. Best Mermaid 207. It was a lot of rambling, but I used the prompt. Awesome, good. That's okay that you were rambling. Rambling sometimes helps lead to new stuff. Shannon, where did my brain just go? Shannon says 0. I just got here. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna be doing plenty more sprints for the evening. David says 118 words. Butterflies was in a sentence about graffiti. Ooh, I like that. Ariel says, I forgot about the prompt. I could have added it in. I'll add it during the next sprint. Perfect. Golden. Blaine says 126 words. Unable to use the prompt, though you have to. Yeah, you have given me an idea for later. Bring a little happiness into the heroine's bleak life, or use it to suffer more. Either or. Okay, sounds like a good plan. Rowan says D&D night. Yes, it's D&D night up there, so yeah, they get pretty animated about stuff. Ariel says, not distracting for me, but I'm used to the background noise while I work. Yeah, see, I write in coffee shops normally, so I like a little background noise, so I don't hear the noise as much, so maybe that's part of the problem too, is I just don't hear the noise. I used to be the kind of person though where I had to write in like sterile silence. Like that used to be the only way I could write. But now it's just like as I've grown older, I've evolved and need more noise. I don't know, or maybe I've de-evolved. I don't know. I like a little bit of noise. Like I don't play music just because I don't want to get a copyright strike from YouTube, because that happens really easily on YouTube. But if I could, I would be listening to music this whole time, and I've been listening to, it's called Lo-Fi Hip-Hop Jazz, I think. It's like this radio station on YouTube. I've been loving it, absolutely loving it. Also electro swing, or just video game music. I'll just listen to instrumental video game music in the background, because it's kind of built to be played repetitively and not be distracting, but be relaxing, so that a lot of times too. I just turned the volume down. Good idea. Yeah, just turn the volume down. It makes me miss my rowdy D&D group. They were and my delightfully evil bard. Oh, of course your bard was delightfully evil. I love that. George says, it's fine. I'm just saying that whenever I write, I have to silence. Okay, well, that works. I'm glad that we've got a sort of solution. Sorry again, guys, if it gets really loud. If it gets too loud, somebody yell at me, okay? Alex says, happiness then suffer, right? That's how it works. That's how life works in general. Yeah, she suffers. As it is, I can give her hope and then tear it from her. Why does that thought make me happy? Because you're a writer. Oh my god, and then Rowan just put because you're a writer. Yeah, brains matching. Perfect. Shannon, I have 4 sons. Noise doesn't bother me. Oof. 4 sons. Yeah, I'm sure you're used to chaos. Wonderful, wonderful chaos. Alex Ramos says, I was literally about to say that. George says, I love video game music. Steven says, maybe a certain patron will send you favorite candy for Christmas. Don't want you to run out. Oh, thank you. Yes, it is definitely my favorite candy, and I definitely overbuy it during the Halloween season. And then I like use the rest of my supply for during Nano, and then I kind of give myself a candy break. So I might need to go on a candy break. Maybe, yeah. Rowan, overbuy. I don't understand. Overbuy? Did I say overbuy in a sentence? Did I say something confusing? Oh, no such thing as too much candy. Oh. Okay, guys, I'm forgetting what I say 10 seconds after I say it, so I, again, apologize. Yeah, there's no overbuying candy. Yeah, I did say that, didn't I? Oh boy, I'm gonna drink some tea. Oh, okay, I almost forgot the green tea story. Speaking of tea, okay, so I kind of tweeted about this, but not everybody, at least I don't think everybody always like keeps up with everything on my Twitter, so I'm gonna go into a little more detail about this story. But I like writing, like I said, at coffee shops. So I went to my local Starbucks and I walk in and I'm looking at the dessert counter because I'm like, you know what, it's like the last time I'm probably gonna be at Starbucks during Nano, so I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna get myself a nice little dessert, I'm gonna get my drink, and I'm gonna sit and write. And I look over, the barista's looking at me, I look at her, she looks at me, and she says, do you want a venti green tea latte? Like, oh no. She recognized me and she knew my drink order, and I'm just like, yes, I do. I'm just like, oh no, because I mean, that Starbucks is brand new. It's only been in for like a month or 2, but I've been going to it because it's a nice location. It's got good lighting. It's got good seating. Like, it's not too busy. It's just, it's a good vibe that I look for in a coffee shop. And she just looks at me and she knew exactly what I wanted. And she's like, I don't remember your name though, but I do remember your face. And I'm just like, crap. Like, I've turned into that person that is being recognized at Starbucks by their barista and they know their drink of choice. I did shake it up though. I did try it as I usually get an iced green tea latte, but I tried it as a frappe. I didn't like it as much in that form, but you know what? She was really nice and she was giving me all sorts of drink suggestions, so I at least I have a nice barista, right? And then another side note, I met this older gentleman, I would say he's like in his 70s, at the same coffee shop about a month ago. He came over and he gave me some information about his religion, and you know, he was very delightful. He wasn't pushy, he was extremely polite, and I was being polite and I took his information and we had a nice little chit chat. And he was at the coffee shop today and he recognized me again. And he gave me another brochure and we had a nice little chit chat, and he asked me what I was working on. I'm like, because my story, like, I write horror, so sometimes I get a little paranoid that I'm going to like offend somebody because I write horror, or you know, I overblow everything in my mind. So I'm just like, I don't want to freak out this nice old man by being like, yeah, I'm writing this horror story. Like I didn't want to scare him, so I'm like, I'm just working on some writing. He's like, oh, do you do that for a living? And I'm like, no. And I was like also working on some Twitter stuff and some writer's patch stuff, and I'm just kind of like, do I call this a hobby? Do I call this a job? Like, how do I explain this? I don't think he's gonna understand anything about Twitter if I try to explain. I just blanket term, writing. I'm working on writing, and I left it at that. Like, backed out of the conversation really quickly, because like, I have a hard time talking about writing in real life, so my coffee shop trip was supposed to be this quiet, peaceful, relaxing thing, and you know what, both encounters were with very pleasant people, but my social anxiety and my inner introvert was just kind of like, panic, panic, panic. Like, if I wasn't already sitting in the corner, I would have retreated to the nearest corner, so yeah, so that's my green tea story. Starbucks can be quite eventful, even when you don't plan for it. Oh goodness, and I was talking so much I totally missed like 50 things in the chat. So let's back it up. Let's see. Tea. Yes, it is actually tea, Rowan. There is either the perfect amount of candy or none, or not enough. That is true. That is true. I think I've offended everyone with me saying overbuying candy, and I apologize. I should be ashamed of myself. Oh my god, I love when that happens, honestly. Oh, and it's new. Oh, and that it's new makes it funnier. Yes, the fact that the coffee shop was new, it's just like, maybe they don't have a lot of business yet, and maybe they just like are memorizing faces, but I go there probably maybe once every week during Nano. I've gone twice oh man, have I gone twice every week? Sometimes I go to Caribou though, so, but the Starbucks is so close to my house that just makes sense to go there, and it's close to where I work. It's like the in-between spot between my home and my work, so it's like, if I get done with work early, go to the coffee shop, and then come home, like, oh yeah, so. Yeah, I saw that this morning. Oh yeah, David saw, yeah, I posted on Twitter about it, kind of just like a quick little blip about it. Alex says, oh no, my cat has noticed that I'm trying to write and is here to disrupt. Yep, that's what cats do. It's probably going to sit on your keyboard, so I'm sorry if you don't get to write more, but your cat will be comfortable. Blaine says, that was me and my mom in a Chinese restaurant in our hometown. They knew her by name and me by order. Oh my gosh, right? It's just kind of like, it's convenient because then you don't have to worry about things, but then I was like, what if I was actually going to get something else? Like, I almost feel like I'm obligated to get a green tea latte now. Like, it's expected. Don't want to be rude. That happens to me a lot at the IHOP near my house. Ooh, IHOP. See, there's nothing wrong with the pancake people recognizing you, right? You just reminded me, I must try green tea lattes. Yes. Drink iced green tea lattes. They are my jam. And I'll be completely honest, the only reason I started drinking them is, if any of you are familiar with BookTube, Poland Bananas, Christine, I watch her videos, and she was drinking a green tea latte, but I didn't know what it was called. She was just drinking this green icy drink, and I was like, what the heck is that? I see it's in a Starbucks cup, so I like Google green Starbucks drink, and I was like, okay, it's a green tea latte. I like green tea. Let's try this, and now I'm obsessed with them, so, Rowan says, disrupt, help, cat is a muse to be your companion. Yes, my muse. She is trying to teach me how to make the words appear on the screen without the use of the keyboard. Rowan says, fickle muse, you are not trying hard enough, human. I help. Yes, that's true. That's how cats work. Blaine, I started a horror story with a therapist once. That was a mistake. I can see how that would be kind of a can of worms. And also, Alex says, and also helping me to engorge myself with candy by trying to snake some of it for herself. See? Helpful. Blaine, yeah, that must have been fun. And then Steven says, if that happens to me, I just don't reply and bury myself in a book. Yep, pretty much. Like I said, if I wasn't already in a corner, I probably would have found the nearest corner to hide in. So, I'm rambling again, guys. I'm rambling, and we got so many more words to write. So, I think it is time, 7:40. Like, does that give you guys enough time to get drinks and everything ready? So, I just like doing it like on 5s and 10s because it's easier that way to keep track of times. So I've got a prompt. Yes. Oh, okay, so we have a prompt from a Twitter follower. So from Alexander Black, we have: the main character dines upon a dish containing bacon, pulled pork, or any other piggy delicacy. And my handwriting is atrocious when I write fast, so your main character dines on a dish pretty much made of pork in any way, shape, or form that you deem the way you want to do it. And if your character for any reason doesn't eat pork, that's perfectly fine. Again, these prompts are optional, or you could just change it to, I don't know, whatever food you want. If this doesn't work for your character and for their lifestyle, you can always change it to whatever, you know, kind of delicacy you want. But the prompt, again, eats bacon, pulled pork, or any other piggy delicacy. So we're going to start at 40, so we got 4 minutes. And Alexander Black is actually here. He's Blaine, so Blaine says, yeah, and it was fun, in quotation marks, about as fun as the time I got hit by a car. Yes, I remember you saying that. Like, I'm so glad that you're, like, here with us and you're, you know, okay enough that, like, I'm not sure if you're still in pain, but I'm glad that you're, like, you're okay enough to be here with us and you're okay to be writing. Like, that's a miracle that you're doing okay, and glad to hear that. Alex Roma says, oh no, oh, Alexander Black, that's me. That's my suggestion. It got picked. Woo. Yeah, I've got a handful of suggestions. Like, Top Hat got pretty full. So, we got 3 more minutes. So, again, we've got our prompt. We got our drink. And again, guys, like, I think when I'm talking, it's not as noticeable, the noise upstairs, but if it gets really distracting, just hit the mute button or turn down the volume or set a timer and come back to us. And I don't think I set a time, so let's go for 10 minutes, so from 7:40 to 7:50. And I might actually be streaming longer tonight if everyone's okay with that, just because I've got a lot of writing still to do. And I'm sure there's a handful of you that also have some writing to do, so let's go at 7:40 to 7:50 for 10 minutes. Let's take a look at the chat. Blaine says, my knee gives me problems sometimes, but otherwise no health issues from getting hit. That's good to hear. Oh, I'm so glad that for the most part things are okay. David says, yeah. Steven says, I'm okay with that, definitely. Alex says, I just hit 40K since we started, so I'm good to go with going longer. Yay! Oh my gosh, congratulations! I hit 40K earlier today. So I posted this on Twitter too. I said, it's all downhill from here, right? Like, it's still 10,000 words, but compared to everything we've done previously, it just seems a lot less overwhelming. I need all the help I can get. So we are here to help you, and we are here to have a grand old time. And of course, like, when I'm actually keeping my ish together, we still have another minute left, so I'm just gonna kill some time. Rowan says, I'm just gonna focus on clearing out my request before the end of NaNoWrMo instead. That's perfect. Yeah, and some of us have to adjust our goals based on what was realistic with the obstacles that we faced during Nano, or what, you know, just was a more realistic word count for us, and not all of us are going to get to 50,000, but that's okay. And some of us aren't even participating in Nano. The main thing is that we're coming together and we're focusing as much as we can given whatever circumstances we have. And Blaine says, I love these streams. Only my second, but still fantastic. I'm so game for however long it goes. I can read. And for whenever they happen. Yeah, that's the other thing. Okay, so we're probably going to be starting in a minute here. So somebody remind me after this to discuss the future of the streams. So we're going to talk about that afterwards, but we are now needing to start. So go for 10 minutes. Somebody in 10 minutes after we do our word count, remind me to ask or talk to you guys about the fate of doing streams in the future. Now go right. And if you're just joining us, we're going to sprint for 10 minutes, and that means we're just going to write as much as humanly possible in the next 10 minutes and then report back how we did. And our prompt is that your main character dines on a dish containing bacon, pulled pork, or any other piggy delicacy. And again, I said, like, if your character doesn't eat pork for any reason, that's okay. Just change it to whatever food you want. And I'm going to stop talking and let you guys concentrate. We got about 5 minutes left, guys, so just so you know. And if you're just joining us, we are doing a 10-minute long writing sprint. We've got about 5 minutes left, so you're more than welcome to just hop in and do as much writing as you can in the next 5 minutes. Okay, I always get nervous, like, is the timer actually working? And then I go to check just as the timer goes off. So that is time. So total up your words. And with that sprint, I got 420. That one was a little bit slower for me just because I was kind of working through some ideas in my head as I wrote. So 420, so sound off, guys. How did you do? I'm just getting the stream pulled back up here. Let's see. Oh, Shannon says, I'm less than 1K away from being behind for half the month. I can't wait to be done and go to bed before 2 a.m. Oh my goodness, that sounds like a late night, but that's okay. I'm glad you can join us. Rowan says, okay, discuss the future of the stream. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to read the word counts quick. So, oh my gosh. Okay, so Alex Roma got 621. That is awesome. Like, holy crap, people try to get like 1,000 in 30 minutes and you got almost like really close to 1,000 in 10 minutes. Like, you should be so proud of yourself. David got 227, Shannon got 212, Best Mermaid got 305, and Tracy, oh hi Tracy, I jumped in a little late, but I got 639. Oh my god, you guys are amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Those are all awesome word counts. You guys should be so proud of yourself. And little chunks, that's all it takes with Nano, is just little chunk by little chunk, and eventually this huge chunk is gone. So that is awesome. Blaine got 308 words. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cool. Oh, fate of the stream. Okay, so future of the stream, all that good stuff. So before we work on our next prompt, I just want to get some feedback from you guys, and you can give it now, you can give it later, you can message me on Twitter, you can send me an email, like whatever you want. But I'm just trying to decide if I intended this just to be a Nano thing. So I'm trying to decide if you guys would want me to continue doing streams in the future after Nano, like just, I don't know if we want to do it weekly or monthly or bi-weekly, or if you guys just want me, you know, whenever I feel like it to do a stream, or if you want there to be a set date. I don't know. I never anticipated this being as fun as it is for me, and I think it's fun for you guys too. So I've been really thinking about it, and if I did do the live stream and continued it with you guys like the way we've been doing it, I'd probably just keep doing it where I chit chat, we do writing sprints and talk about writing and all that good stuff. I don't know. I'm just trying to decide what I want to do with this, because I also, you guys may or may not know this, I have a Patreon account, and one of the prompts is for $1 a month donation. You can be part of the Writer's Patch live stream, and I haven't been able to do it yet because I only have 3 patrons, and not everyone is always going to be able to make it to those live streams. So we've been kind of all brainstorming with what we want to do with that. And for the Writer's Patch live stream, I want it to be more like doing a live version of Writer's Patch, if that makes sense. And Writer's Patch, if you're not familiar, is the weekly Sunday chat I host on Twitter. So it's almost like a bonus chat, and that would be monthly. So I think I'm getting confusing here. So I'm just trying to decide if I want, because I want to make sure that my patrons, they're the ones that are, you know, wanting to, you know, they're the ones supporting me, and they're the ones that have earned the Writer's Patch live stream. So I might, until I get more Patreon supporters, add a lottery aspect to that, where people can sign up to, you know, like I'll pick 10 people to be able to be part of the Writer's Patch live stream, and then I would do these sprint live streams as something separate. So there'd be Writer's Patch live streams for Patreon supporters only, and then these sprinting live streams for everybody else. I don't know. I'm trying to work it out, because I want to make sure that my Patreon supporters are getting something special and they're getting something different. So I don't want to be doing these live streams that are absolutely identical to the live streams that I'm giving them. Am I making sense? Again, I'm better when I'm edited, and I've said this so many times that my big thing that I was nervous about with doing live streams is I am very much a rambly person, and it takes me a long time to edit my videos because I have my script, I follow my script, but sometimes I realize something more that I want to expand on, and I'm comfortable enough to expand on it, you know, off the top of my head. but then the ramble seeps in at some point, so I'm sorry if I'm rambling, plus, again, overtired, and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna drink some more tea. And let's see, oh dear. Okay, so comments blew up because I was talking too much again. Blaine says, I used both prompts. Jocelyn bought a pulled pork sandwich from a guy with a butterfly tattoo. That is wonderful. That is perfect. That is exactly what I want the prompts to be able to do, is to make magic like that. Blaine also says, continue the streams weekly, all the streams, or you know, whatever. Okay, so we got one vote for streams for sure. James says, I'm very late. I'm sorry. I thought the last stream was tomorrow. That's another thing. Put a pin in that. We need to talk about tomorrow. Somebody put a pin in that. Let's see. Best Mary, continue, but my vote is for bi-weekly. Yeah, I think I would be leaning towards bi-weekly. Just, you know, so it's not too much all the time, something like that. I guess that's probably what I'd be the most tempted to do. I vote for more, Steven says, I vote for more streams after Nano. Alex Roma says, bi-weekly streams would be cool. This is my only, I can talk. This is only the second one I've been to, starting and ending Nano with Patrick. Yay! Oh, that makes me so excited. But I've found them really helpful. Good. Okay, this is making me feel really good, that because I'm afraid that I'm just rambling and nobody's getting anything done and everyone's just listening to me and going, why are you still talking? David says, bi-weekly would be good. Steven says, yes, you are making sense. I enjoy your rambles. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad somebody does. Shannon says, the pulled pork sandwich reminded me of my mom's, which seemed to make everything better. Right? Yeah, pulled pork sandwiches are very good. They're very satisfying. My husband likes to smoke meat, so we have very decadent pulled pork when we do that, because he likes to smoke it for like 10 hours, because extra is extra, but I love it. Okay, so it seems like we're kind of feeling good about bi-weekly. Like, that seems to kind of be the vibe, so I'm gonna make a note to myself. So maybe what we'll do is we should give these, I don't know, we kind of gave it a name already. It's Right With Al. Like, do we want to keep that name? Does that seem like a good name? Or is there something different that we want to give this? Like, maybe we can have, the Patreon live stream will have one name, and the live stream with sprinting and actual writing will have a different name. So maybe, like, the other one will be Writer's Patch or Patreon Patch or some Patreon Patch. Maybe that's what I'll do. Okay, but anyway, maybe that one will have a different name and this has a different name. Like, should I continue calling this Right With Al? Like, is that a good name? I don't know. I literally came up with it about 10 seconds before the stream, because it's like, oh yeah, I gotta give this a name. People are writing with me. Okay, then we're gonna call this Right With Al. So, Steven says, bi-weekly would be amazing. It's a good name. Rowan says sprinting patch. Blaine says patchwork sprints. Ooh, okay, I gotta write these down because these disappear, or at least I haven't been able to find the comments afterwards. So sprinting patch, patchwork sprints. Patchwork sprints, okay. So, oh, we got another vote for patchwork sprints. Okay, cool. Okay, perfect. So, and maybe I'll make a Twitter poll about this later to make it all official, because nothing's official till I tweet it. Let's be honest here. So maybe we'll do that. And is Wednesday still a good day for people? Like, are people still, like, good on Wednesdays? Like, I just don't think the weekend in the evenings is going to be realistic for me. And I don't know if Sunday, like, I would love to do this kind of thing after Writer's Patch on Sunday morning, but there are other Twitter chats that I just don't want to accidentally overlap with, and I want people to still be able to participate in those, because I know a lot of you do Writer's Patch and then Just Add Tea after that, and I don't want to cause any problems with people like having to pick and choose where they want to be for the day. So I mean, Wednesdays work well for me because, again, it's my husband's D&D night, so he's already busy and occupied, and I don't feel like I'm neglecting him. So is Wednesday still a good day? Let's see, I think patchwork sprints is pretty good. Wednesdays work for me. Wednesday nights are perfect for my schedule. Yeah, the only reason I'm not right now is because I needed it to be actually writing instead of answer questions about writing. Okay, so we probably need to get back to writing pretty quick here, sorry. Blaine says Wednesday is cool for me. Oh, the only reason you're not doing Story Social. Yeah, Story Social is another chat that's on Wednesdays. Okay, I forgot. Story Social is during this time, isn't it? I haven't been able to do Story Social in a while, and I kind of spaced on that, so I didn't realize it was at the same time. So maybe we need to adjust the time. Like, it's hard because there's a lot of things that go on every single day, and it's like I'm trying to make sure I'm not bumping into people. So, no, it's fine. Oh, okay, it's fine. All right, cool. Sorry, I know it's hard. It's like trying to keep up with the chat and talk at the same time is sometimes a little bit confusing. Blaine says, especially if there's one on Wednesday, December 27th for my birthday, I could actually have something to look forward to. Oh, happy, kind of, sort of, almost birthday? That's exciting. Yeah, we could definitely celebrate. Alex says, yeah, but this is bi-weekly. Oh, yeah, you're right. If it's bi-weekly, so it won't be bumping into it too much. Maybe we could do Story Social one week and this the next. Oh, okay, so we could all just like motivate to go over to Story Social and poke in and say hello, and then the next week we can all meet up to sprint. That would be fun. Okay, so we've got a lot of really good ideas going. And Willie brought in his stuffed lamb chops, so if he starts squeaking it, I apologize. Hi, sweetie. How's it going? Yeah, you're playful. You want to come say hi to people? Willie, come. Willie, come. Come here. He thinks I'm gonna pick him up, so he doesn't trust me right now because he doesn't want to be contained. Okay, so we've got some really good ideas going here. So I've written everything down. And cool. Okay, so good. I'm so glad to get good feedback from you guys about this, and this has been a lot of fun for me, so I'm really excited about what the future holds for this, and anything I can do to help more people get motivated to write is always awesome to me. So I have a question, and I need you all to be very, very honest. Do we feel up for a 20-minute sprint? I'm pretty sure the entire time we've done this, it's only like throughout the entire month we've only done 5, 10, and 15-minute sprints, but I know we all have a lot of words we need to write, and I'm going to just keep going because, like, what else? I'm going to just go write anyway, so why not just stay on here and keep you guys motivated, and you guys keep me motivated, and hopefully I'll stop talking soon. So how about a 20-minute sprint starting at, do we want to start at 8:10 or 8:05? Let's see, I would love a sprint. Yes for 20, I'm ready for anything. 20, go for it. Okay, you know what? Let's just start at 8:05 and we'll go till 8:25 and we're gonna go, oh wait, we gotta vote for 8:10? Do people need to like settle in a little bit? You know what? Okay, let's wait for 8:10 just so we have a few minutes. Yes, that would be great. Okay, because 8:10, yeah, let's get mentally prepared instead of me just like throwing us into this huge sprint. So let's pick from our top hat of doom, shame, wonder, mystifying, magical top hat prompt. The prompt is allergies, because I was thinking about allergies randomly. So that's your prompt. So we're gonna start at 8:10. So if you guys need to run to the bathroom, if you guys need to get a snack, get your candy, get your beverage. I'm still good on tea. It's a little bit cold, but that's okay. Oh my gosh. And I've got my little like hedgehog stir stick thing. My mother-in-law gave me a bunch of woodland creature stir sticks last Christmas, and I absolutely love them. So that's your goofy fact for the day. Okay, so we've got 5 minutes to get ready and 5 minutes to settle in. So anybody have any questions or anybody have any concerns or anything that they need help with or mental funks that they need to get out of? Are we all doing good? Like, I feel like I'm doing pretty well despite how much I have left, because I was behind last year and I still managed to win. And I'm not too worried about it. Like, I really would just like for one nano to be done like on November 15th. Like, that is like my dream. But I think it really depends on if I work or not the first day of NaNoWrMo. I really feel like that kind of like dictates the mood, because if I, like, my first NaNoWrMo was on like a Sunday, and I think I previously said I wrote 10,000 words in one day, but I actually wrote like 7,000 words, so sorry about that. I think I said that in the first stream. So my first NaNoWrMo, I wrote like 6,000 or 7,000 words, and I was really just like ahead the rest of the time. So it's like, I feel like you gotta get ahead at the beginning of Nano if you wanna stay ahead for Nano. Let's see here. Blaine says 8:10, and as I await the sprint, I shall set up for a new chapter. I've done 5 this month. Awesome. James says, hope you all don't mind. I'm writing now. I'm just over 3,000 away from 50K. Oh yeah, if you guys want to get started right now, it does not matter. It does not matter at all. Like, there's no hardcore rules here. I'm not gonna like throw a teacup at you if you're breaking the rules. The only thing I ask for is for you not to be a jerk. Like, that's all I ask from any of you guys, is to just be nice, be happy, be pleasant, throw confetti once in a while. And if any of you guys hit 50K, I don't know, what should we do to celebrate if anybody hits 50K during this? Oh, there's gotta be something special I can do. I wish I had party poppers or something. Like, what's something cool that we can do to celebrate those who hit 50K? Like, if any... ideas. Put ideas in the comment doobly-doo. David says, ooh, nice and good luck. Yes, James, definitely. Good luck, because you're so close. Like, that is going to be, like, so easy to, like, melt away those. Like I said, it's like chipping. It's chipping away at all those little words. And eventually, all of a sudden, you have this huge word count, and it's magical. And if you're just joining us, we are gearing up. We are going to be doing a 20-minute long sprint in the next 2 minutes. So at 8:10 we're going to start, and actually I'm gonna insert the time into the timer now, so when it's time to go, I'm just good to go. Blaine says, I'll do a shot for everybody that hits 50. I'll share the photos on Twitter as proof. Oh my gosh, don't hurt yourself though. Shots can be kind of troublesome, so don't overdo it. It's okay. Alex Roma says, co-write a congratulatory song in their honor. Or not. Oh god. Me? Like, me making the song? Because I can't sing to save my life. Like, I've had people, like, make the joke, like, oh, you sound like a Disney princess when you talk. Obviously you can sing. It's like, no, I'm pretty sure I'm, like, legit tone deaf. Like, I really just, music is not my friend. James says, does anybody else think November is an awful month for Nano? Only 30 days, time off for family, not conducive for 50K. And it's my birthday, and it's my sister's birthday. Yeah, November is a crazy month for me, but I also, because it's my birthday month, I think I'm just set up to love it no matter what, and no matter how crazy it gets. Blaine says, it's just limoncello. It should be fine. Is that drink? I'm really bad with, like, names of drinks, so maybe, yeah, I'm positive. Okay, that gives me so much confidence. Steven says, get some tissue paper and tear it up and make confetti, perhaps? Oh, that's a good idea. And James says, and my anniversary. Oh my god, so it's a crazy month for all of us, right? Oh my gosh, okay. 1 minute warning, guys. 1 minute warning. Like, drink your tea. Rowan says, I kind of want vodka now. Oh no. Am I encouraging everyone to drink unintentionally? Oh no. Okay, guys, it is time to write. So we're going to write for 20 minutes. So go and hope for the best. And if you hit 50K, please, please, please message and let us know in the comments, in the chat part. Otherwise, our prompt is allergies, and go. God help us all. I'm just gonna step away for 2 seconds, so keep ready. David says, no, I just realized I was using the wrong point of view and you're 500 words in. That's okay, keep it. Just keep it and make a note to yourself to fix it later. Don't despair. Even if you're messing something up, like, keep those words. It's fine. It's nano. It's fine. Just, I'd say just make a note that you accidentally wrote in the wrong point of view and just keep going. And we've got about 8 minutes left on this sprint, so keep those fingers moving, guys. About 4 minutes left, guys, so keep going and keep writing as much as you can. Willie is like right here. So after this sprint, I'll give you guys a puppy appreciation moment. Guys, finish up those last words and turn down the timer because it's kind of annoying. All right, so I finished one chapter and I started another chapter, so just need a second to total up my words. So looks like 688 words for me, so not my best, but that's okay. Got a little concerned because I could hear the dogs barking outside and I was afraid. I just don't want to disturb neighbors. That's just, I just don't like bothering people, so I just worry about neighbors freaking out or something. Even though that's never happened before, it still worries me. So let's see how everybody else did. And Blaine says, I just had to re-begin this chapter because I realized that despite my notes and ideas for this part of the tale, it wouldn't work in the long run, so plan B. Okay, so I had to improvise a little bit, but that's okay. Seems like you rolled with it, hopefully. James says, my tics are bad. I only got 325 words. That's okay. You know what, I always try to emphasize that just because you write faster or slower, that doesn't make any difference. The important thing is you're sitting down and writing. And in the case of NaNoWrMo, yes, of course you want to write as much as you can, as fast as you can, so that you get closer to that goal. But still, 325 words is a lot of words, and that is absolutely awesome. So you should be totally proud of that. Holy crap. Okay, Alex Roma says 1,285. Holy crap, you should be proud of yourself. Pat on the back. That is awesome. Rowan says 637. Another holy crap, that is so good. Blaine says 307 words, had to keep changing things, and that just weren't quite right. I can't read today, guys. I just can't. Best Mermaid 667, but didn't put in the new prompt, but stuck butterflies in there. Good. Oh yeah, did anyone use the prompt? Allergies was the prompt. I couldn't make it work, I'll be completely honest, but that's okay. Blaine says, use the prompt though with this brilliant line. See that, Wolf? I'm highly allergic to your bullshit. Perfect. That's exactly how we want that is exactly how we want to use these prompts. David says 340. I was actually able to change it back okay, but I cut a bit. Oh yeah, because you kind of ran into a mix-up with the point of view. Got back on track though. Perfect. Good. I'm glad you were able to get back on track. Tracy, The baby woke up 10 minutes in, so I only got... You got 700 words even though you were like balancing a baby? That's awesome. You should... That is so good. Tracy, you should be so proud of yourself. Like, multitasking on point. David, whoa, nice, Alex. Yeah, right? That is a nice sentence. Or nice goal. Yeah. I can't talk. Nice word count. And I feel like my camera got a little bit... I feel like I drifted away from you guys. We're drifting. My protagonist was briefly choking on the equivalent of air on a different planet that works very differently from our air. So, allergies adjacent? Yeah, I would say that counts. That counts as like using the prompt. Yeah, you should be totally proud of how many words you got, Alex. That was awesome. You should all be proud of yourselves though, because holy crap, that's a lot of words. And if we totaled it all together, we'd practically be at 50K by now, I think. Maybe. I'm not so good with the math. Alex says, honestly, anyone who can balance words and a baby should get at least 500 honorary words. I agree with that. I totally agree with that. Like, there are so many people that just, I don't know how they're able to do it. They balance multiple kids, work multiple jobs. Just like, there are so many rock star writers out there that maybe they're losing their sanity a little bit, but they are just balancing all sorts of things. So you should be so proud of yourself, Tracy, for being able to multitask like that. That is such an awesome accomplishment. Cool. Okay, good. All right, exciting. Was there anything I said that I was going to talk about this time? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Was there? I can't think of anything that I promised I was going to babble about before we started this stream. Maybe it's just because I keep doing that. Oh, James, live stream for tomorrow. There was something. Okay, so I have to do a work event that goes until like 7:15. So I will probably just, hopefully I'll be able to get out of there right away. And then I live in town where I work, so it wouldn't be too hard for me to get home. So I'm thinking if I did do a live stream tomorrow, it probably wouldn't start till like 7:30, 8 o'clock, but we'd kind of have to just have it on like we'd just have to be open to, the stream's gonna start when the stream's gonna start. So if you guys want me to do a stream tomorrow, like put in the comments, let me know your thoughts. Cause like, do you want me to start late? Are you okay with me starting whenever I get home? Like, what are your thoughts about that? I would be happy to do another stream. I even would love to do a stream, you know, like all day if I could, but that's just, I work all day, so that's just not gonna work. And I thought about doing the stream before I go to the event, but I get done with work at 3 o'clock. And then I have to be there by a certain time, and I have to cook dinner and all of that stuff, so it's just a little hectic. So it's probably just easier to do the stream after I get done with the work event. And again, 7 p.m. Central Time. Oh my god, I can't remember my time zone. So it would be like 7:30, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. So whatever time that converts to for you would be when we would start. James says question mark. Oh, was that a question mark to go with the live stream? Okay, I'm just, ignore me. David says, if we totaled totaled it around all streams, we could at least have a novella, but there wouldn't be a story structure worth crap. Agreed. That would turn into a jumbled mess if we tried to like combine all our stories together. That'd be kind of a Frankenstein story. Best Mermaid says, yes, start late, because I work late. Okay, so it works for you. James says, just so long as I know when it starts, I'll try to be there. Okay, so I will definitely tweet out the link. So if you want to just keep an eye on Twitter, I will definitely like update you guys if I think I'm going to be starting earlier, if I think I'm going to be starting later. I'll just kind of keep you guys posted. But I will for sure tweet out the link when the stream officially starts. Blaine says, start whenever. You are the hostess after. I have no life, so I can hover around the computer until it starts. Okay, so it seems like people are okay for the most part with just kind of starting when it's okay for me to start, I think. So awesome. So I think we'll do a stream tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be able to get lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of words done. Actually, I haven't looked at what my grand total is in a while. I'm gonna do that. Like, can we sound off on how our grand total's looking, like how close we are? I am at 41,398 words. Whew. I'm getting closer, guys. I'm getting much, 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 much closer. Okay, so 41,398. I'm going over to the NaNoWrMo website and I'm going to change that because it makes me feel better when I see, so 41,300 and, what was it again? Oh my god, I totally forgot what the number was already. 398. 398. Oh, and make sure you're saving. Back up your novels. Hit the save button if you haven't hit it yet. I'm going to update my word count, and now I'm going to go hit save on my document. Save. Okay, good. Okay, so everybody back up your novels, and everybody just, like, make sure that your novel is, like, it's safe. It's good to go. I'm rambling. Oh, no. I'm at 20% battery? Uh-oh. Might have to plug in my phone. Oh no, the outlet and my charging cable are quite a distance away. Okay, we're gonna figure this out, but first I'm gonna just look at the comments quick. So Best Mermaid says, 32,616 words. Awesome. Alex Roma says, when I got here, I was at 39,633 words, and I'm now at 41,909 words. Awesome. Sam says, hi, lover. Hi, dear. I love you too. Rowan says, eh? Like, Shannon says, total words, 49,433. Oh my god, you're so close. We have to do another sprint just so you can win. You are so close to winning Nano. Sam says, just backed up my novel. That's my sister, and she's not writing for Nano. She's just being a troll. Alex Romo says, Scrivener file says 42,229 words, but Scrivener and Nano always disagree, and it's annoying. I agree that I run into that problem because I thought I hit 50,000, and when I put it into Nano, it's like, no, you didn't. And I got really mad about that because then I had to just add some angry words. David says, oh wow, that's really close, and that he is at 32,731 words. Maybe charge it using your laptop. Yeah, about that. I have like a really little MacBook, like a wee little MacBook, and there is actually no built-in charger for my iPhone, which is really bizarre. Like there's this, you know, the usual like little doobly-doo that connects into here. This is all very technical, by the way. And my computer, like, you'd have to buy an adapter, and I'm just too lazy and keep forgetting. I'm a very forgetful person. So I'm just gonna quick grab a power strip and get you guys plugged in before we die. So, sorry, you're just getting a wonderful close-up of my lovely hands. That's wonderful for a live stream. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go grab a power strip. Guys, new angle. Okay, I found a power strip actually down here in the living room that was nice and close, and it's got a really long cord. To be fair, I charged my phone before this and it was at 100%, and then I wasn't anticipating streaming it this long, but why not? So, okay, you guys are plugged in. NaNoWrMo has been saved. Alright, what did I miss in the comments while I'm gone? Like, oh, sorry. I can't write without my quilt. And this is a quilt my mother-in-law made me. And it's got, like, carousel horses on it. And it's magical and it's wonderful. And it's essential for writing. Blaine says, 29,400 words done on my non-nano novel, which just started chapter 17. Awesome. Best Mermaid, I think she was responding to the whole not having a power adapter thing, or plug-in thingy. Oh wow, and then like a scrunchy face. If you finish Shannon, I will do a shot in your honor. Emily's Art says, oh my god, hello. Hi, Emily. Thank you for joining us. Rowan says, 31K on the low end, 35K on the high end, but I don't know how long that Anon story was since I'm a fool and didn't keep a copy of it. Oh no, so you don't know, because you're counting multiple stories, so that's okay. Maybe just guesstimate what the word count was, like ballpark it maybe. I'm still amazed that you do all of your videos from your iPhone. Mine's always yelling at me for not having enough space. Yes, I was having a lot of issues for a while with recording because I just didn't have a lot of space, and it took forever to download things off of my phone, and I finally figure out a way, like I use Google Drive, and if there's too much on my phone, put it on Google Drive, then delete it all, and empty the trash can. And it's a process. It's kind of a pain in the butt still, but it works. My iPhone looks fine. It gets the job done, and it's okay. Like, it's not the best audio. Whenever I'm editing my videos, I actually have to like turn the volume in iMovie up to like 400%, which is like the max, just because I have a soft voice. And I have like a little plug-in microphone that like hooks to my shirt that my parents gave me, but I always forget to put it on. Plus I move a lot, and it like hooks up to the phone, and I haven't found a good system to like not make the cord like stretching across the shot. So I'll figure it out someday, but for now, you know what, it's a little janky, but it's okay. It works. We're making it work, and that's the important thing. Rowan says, moral of the story, if you're going to take a break and send a friend a story anonymously to help them feel better, write it elsewhere first instead of directly into message. Yeah, well, that's a good takeaway. Learn something new every day, right? Shannon says, thanks, Blaine. Okay, so I think we need to do another sprint because 1, I need it for my workout, and 2, we need it so that some people can hit 50,000 words. Blaine says, any excuse to have booze. Apparently alcohol cures head colds isn't a valid excuse. I mean, recent to my wife. Now wants a drink for the honor and celebration. David says, wait, I was off by 28 words. I'm gonna assume that was, you have 28 extra words, right? Yeah, you totally have 28 extra words. So we did a longer sprint. So let's do another 10-minute sprint, and I just grabbed this out of the top hat all nonchalantly. So let's go at 8:50 for 10 minutes. And then we'll see, because then it'll almost be 9 o'clock, and we'll have to decide what exactly we want to do for the rest of the evening. So your prompt is going to be a character named Rose. And funny little tidbit before we start, I have this really weird habit of, for the longest time, all of my main characters' first names started with R, and a lot of them had connections to either the word rose, or it sounded like Rose, or it literally used the name Rose. So that's what inspired this prompt, was that I always end up including... Oh, Sydney, you're okay, sweetie. Come here. Sorry, my friend's dog just howled for some reason. So we are going to do a character named Rose, and we are going to go for 10 minutes, and we are going to start at 8:50 and go till 9 o'clock. And then we're going to assess what we need to do with the rest of our evening. My voice is kind of starting to give out. I'm not used to talking this much. So we might need to be done at 9, but I can definitely keep sprinting with you guys on Twitter. Again, we'll assess it when we finish this sprint, but let's go for 10 minutes at 8:50. And I repeat this a lot because I want to make sure I'm not forgetting, and the more repetition I have, the better I'm off with keeping track of things. So, another drink of tea. I'm almost out of tea, guys. Maybe that should be the unofficial rule, is that we go until I run out of tea. David says, I need to go. Oh no, okay. That's okay. That's okay if you need to go. That you don't feel guilty about it. Like, we definitely love having you, but if you need to go, that's okay, guys, because I think for some people it's really late. For me, it's like mildly late, but for some people it's really, really late. Yeah, and Alex says, aw, yeah, no, you guys are awesome. Like, you guys have been so good with, like, interacting with each other and just kind of bantering with each other at times too, and bantering with me, and like, this is cool. It's like a little makeshift family, and I love it. So, oh, yay. Okay, so we've got 2 more minutes until we start. All right. Have I ran out of things to say? Am I ever gonna run out of things to say? Oh, I also wanted to bring up, if you guys have any future video, normal, non-live stream video topics, feel free to leave them in the comments, because I definitely want to hear if you guys have any things that you want me to discuss in videos, or things you want me to go over about writing. And again, I've discussed this before, I think I'm going to start adding non-writing related videos to my content, and I hope that doesn't make everybody really, like, turned off. Like, I think I want to talk a little bit about mental health, at least my experiences with my mental health, because I definitely don't want to speak to other people's experiences, and I don't want to make assumptions about other people's mental health, but, you know, just kind of like everything's gonna be okay and we're gonna get through this maybe kind of stuff. And I want to do stuff with bullet journaling. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for future videos you'd like to see, let me know. Got a minute left. Blaine says, well, you are a terrific hostess. Aw, thank you. I feel like I'm a rambling mess, so that means a lot to me hearing that. Shannon says, Blaine, my 20-year-old tries to claim that too. I think that was about the alcohol thing. Tracy, I'm going to have to sit this one out. I'm working. I'll be around, but no writing for me. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, I think we're kind of all hitting that, like, that good, like, probably good stopping time pretty soon here. Talk about how amazing the horror genre is. Oh, we gotta start this sprint. Okay, put a pin in that. Put a pin in somebody said horror stories when we're done. Okay, go for 10 minutes. Ready, set, go. Oh, thank you.
It's the last of it. You would probably like it. The peanut butter porter.
Okay.
Try it.
Do you want to say hi to people?
Or, you still recording people?
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's my husband's hand.
Really?
Hello, Brie.
How's it?
Ooh, I did like that.
Okay. That's the last of it. We're not being too loud, are we?
Are they being too loud, people? Or is my husband being too loud? Oh, Liz says hi.
Oh. I'll tell Tom.
They say no, you're not being too loud. I've got my stream drink, guys. get the puppy appreciation moment. Ah, he left. I think he left before the end of that prompt, so that's probably why I forgot. Okay, I will get a puppy before we end the stream, I promise. 1 minute left, guys. Seriously, I check the timer every time the timer goes off. Okay. All right, guys. That's it. That's it. Total up your words. Felt like I was writing really fast for that one. Let's see if I actually was. I wrote 437 words. Not too shabby. Let's see. Sound off, guys. How did the rest of you do? Did anybody hit 50,000? Did anybody hit it? Oh, I hope somebody did. Let's see. Oh, there's some comments like before we got started. Oh, okay. So Blaine wanted me to talk about how amazing the horror genre is. And Steven says, I second that, and about you being a terrific host. Aw, thanks, Steven. Best Memory says, lol. I think that was about my husband's hand drifting into the shot. What is going on? My comments aren't updating. Why aren't you updating? I can see comments popping up on there. Why aren't they popping in here in the chat? Oh, the comments aren't updating. Okay, guys, I'm gonna reload my page. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Rowan says, hey, Alex. Shannon says, nope, Blaine. No, enjoy your game. Oh, okay, so these are some of the comments about when Alex was in here. Okay, sorry, my comments weren't updating for some reason. No, enjoy your game. Okay, I'm glad to see that we're bugging you guys too much. You guys have fun. Best Mermaid says, oh, we were supposed to have a puppy moment. Oh, yes, I saw that on here, and now I'm seeing it in here. Yes, I will get a puppy down here before we go. Sam says Alex's laugh, and then the laughy face. It looks like Best Mermaid did 365 words. Awesome job. Alex Roma did 662. Another awesome job. Rowan says horror stories. Yes, I will talk more about that in a second. Shannon, oh my god, 49,700 words. And Alex Roma says so close. Yes, you were so close. No, the sprint wasn't long enough. Blaine says 215 words, no character named Rose. Yeah, yes, no character named Rose in mine either. Go, Shannon, so close. Shannon, if you want to just keep writing while I'm babbling, please do, because I want someone to hit 50,000 during the live stream. So if you want to just keep writing and half listening and just like, you're so close, just write 300 more words. Just do it. Just do it. No pressure though. You don't have to if you don't want to. NaNoWrMo says 42,569 words right now, which means I have written almost exactly 3K since we started. Holy crap! That is so amazing. Like, I cannot believe that you've gotten so much done despite how much I'm babbling. Shannon, I'm slow at typing. That's okay. That's okay. I'm just really excited. Like, I think we're all getting really ramped up. So I'm gonna take a look at how I'm doing with my total word count. I am at 41,835 words, and I can't even remember what I started with at the beginning of this stream. So, okay. That's Mary. I added a rose, but she's talking to my main character's crush. Step off her man. Oh, Rose, how dare you? Stay away from her man. I love it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh guys, this is so exciting. Okay. So before we go, about the horror stories thing that I think it was Blaine that suggested it. I definitely would like to expand more about talking about horrors, like the horror genre, on my channel. If there's anything specific about it that you want me to talk about, please let me know. But I've so far made a video about why I write horror. And oddly enough, I haven't read a lot of horror. I still feel like I'm really behind on that just because I get scared really easily. I'm a wuss, so sometimes I read a story and need like a break and read like a really fuzzy YA novel. Like right before, God, I think it was like in September, I read Bird Box, which is an absolutely phenomenal story, but it is so scary and it was so intense. I read it in like a week because I was just tearing through it, but I would get really stressed out, and I definitely had some nights where it was hard getting to sleep. But like right after that, I read Eliza and Her Monsters, which was much more of like a bubblegum relaxing story for me, at least in comparison to Bird Box. So I have to like alternate. But I would like to talk more about the specifics of the horror genre, like how to write characters that are taking place in a horror genre. And also, Haunt Patch is something I started where I tell original ghost stories, and I actually, the novel I'm writing for NaNoWrMo is what was supposed to be my Haunt Patch story. And I ended up loving the idea so much that I expanded it into a novel, and now I didn't finish Haunt Patch. It was supposed to be 3 parts, and then it was supposed to be done, and I couldn't contain it. So I think I'm gonna go back to doing Haunt Patch, but I think I'm gonna do it once a month as one of my like non-writing talking videos. I think I'm going to do it once a month, and I think I'm just going to do one-off stories. So the cool thing about Haunt Patch is that the audience influences the story. So I ran a Twitter poll that dictated what the setting was for that story, and then what the idea was that every time I, like, every chunk of the story, people could give me dares and different prompts to add to the story and make it more complicated. But I think what I'm going to do is just do a one-off and do, like, maybe, like, 5 polls, like, the audience can vote on where the story takes place, who the main character is, what the monster or what the bad guy is, and, you know, just like different chunks of the story, and I have to work with that, and then I just write like a short story, and there's not multiple parts, so it doesn't get overcomplicated, because story of my life, I think I overcomplicated too much to begin with, so hopefully that sounds good to you guys. But I definitely do want to talk more about horror writing, definitely. Blaine says, when I add a rose, she's going to show up dead. Murder mystery and all. Ooh, I like that. Alex Roma says, I added a rose, and my main character's eccentric mentor character is flirting with him. And it's weird. I love it. Oh, that's wonderful. Blaine says, I'm just a horror writer, and I can't read today. I'm just a horror writer and love people talking about how awesome the genre is. Makes up for when people are judging me because I say I write horror. Yeah, I know how that goes, where you kind of get that look like, uh-oh, why do you write horror? Like, what's wrong with you? But no, I think it is fun to just like hear people kind of like geek out about it. Steven says, do you have plans to read more of To Market Out Loud? I love how you did that. Oh, haha, you're answering my question right now. Yes, so I don't know, like part of me is wondering if I should just do like a short story version and just finish up to market in some way, shape, or form in haunt patch form. And then there's the novel, which is the expanded form, so it's like there'd be 2 versions. But it's kind of hard because I've expanded on it so much that it's hard to think about containing it again. But maybe I should add a resolution. We'll see. December is going to be my month to just experiment and play, and I'm going to take a break from novel writing in general and just kind of, first of all, decide what novel I want to focus on for 2018, because this was supposed to be the year that I was going to get a novel ready to go. I was going to start getting it polished, edit it, get it ready to query, and I was going to start, you know, sending things out to agents, and things just kind of went a little awry because I honestly lost confidence in the story that I was working on. So I need to give myself some time to just think about what of my stories, because I have all my nano stories, I've got this story that I'm writing, I have all these different options for stories that are in first or second drafts that I could expand on. And I just have to decide what I want to do and, you know, ish or get off the pot and pick something and get it ready and polished and send it out. And I want 2018 to be the year that I polish something and I send it out. So I just have to decide what do I think would be the best choice for my debut novel, which is no pressure at all. I'm not going to overcomplicate that decision at all because I don't overcomplicate everything in my life. So that's going to be my next thing. And also December is going to be the month of just experimenting with all the different things that I could be doing with videos, because I love making videos and I want to just keep making more and more and more. And I'm going to play with short stories and I'm just gonna have fun. I'm gonna work on stuff for Writer's Patch. I'm gonna try to give you guys more stuff to work off of. I want to expand my Patreon page and do even more stuff for my patrons. I have this whole like humongous to-do list that I have come up with the month of December, and I'm excited. I'm so excited for all of the new adventures that I'm gonna start experimenting with in December, and then I'm gonna officially make my plan for 2018, and I am going to dive in and hope for the best. And I just need to work on my confidence. I know that's probably my biggest thing for 2018 is I just need to believe in myself. And I'm sure a lot of you also are kind of struggling with like the, you know, the whole just like, I've got to believe in my skills and I've got to believe in that what I'm doing is the thing I'm supposed to be doing, and just pick a novel and go and hope for the best, and it'll all be great. So I think we're gonna wrap up. I'm gonna keep writing. I'm probably gonna switch over to the NaNoWrMo sprint page on Twitter, just because that way then I don't have to worry about, you know, coordinating everything, and then somebody else is in charge of the sprints and I can just focus on the writing part. So if you guys want to jump on there with me, that'd be awesome. If any of you hit 50,000 or if any of you hit the goal that you made for yourself this month, please let me know. Tweet me at PatchworkNerd. And Steven says, I believe in you too. And Blaine says, I believe in you. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. Yeah, sometimes just gotta keep saying that to yourself. Like, I believe in me. I believe in me. And hopefully eventually it'll sink in. So, I want to thank you guys so much. And again, for tomorrow's stream, I'm thinking 7:30, 8 o'clock, but I will tweet out the link to the thing, or the link to the stream. I will try to keep you guys updated if I think it's going to be starting earlier or later or whatever have you. If you have any questions, just tweet me at PatchworkNerd, or if you have any more suggestions for prompts to go in the top hat, because Lord knows we need more prompts, just tweet me again at PatchworkNerd. Otherwise, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. But I think it's time to be done, guys. Oh, puppy appreciation moment. Okay, I don't know where Willie is, so I'm gonna be gone for a second because I'm gonna get a puppy for you guys because you deserve it. So be right back. Alright guys, I've got a puppy. Alright, Willie is so mad at me because he was really comfortable on the couch. So, can you say hi? Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And thank you so much for being awesome. And please let me know when you hit 50,000 words. And I'm out of breath. Why am I went up the stairs, like carrying him made me out of breath. Okay, so thank you guys so much. My brain is kind of melted because I've been writing a ton, and hosting a live stream is a little bit stressful, but it's all good, and I'm so happy and so excited for all of you guys. So, until I see you next time, just remember, Ellie, help me say the outro. Remember, keep writing, keep laughing, and most importantly, keep encouraging each other. We'll see you next time. Toodles!